Well, hello there, all you strange and interesting creatures of the internet. Welcome back to the All Seasons on F1 2021. It's time for my favourite part now. We're changing teams. Please don't be Williams. Please don't be Williams. Oh. Well, it looks like we're going to McLaren for the rest of our third season on the All Seasons on F1 2021. Yes. Fantastic. So it's time to say goodbye to Ferrari, and we're going to go for a very, very small demand because we really want this seat. We really do want this seat at McLaren, and we have got it. Yes. So that's it then. We are confirmed as the McLaren driver for the rest of Season 3 of the All Seasons career on F1 2021. It's time for some perk funds. Where's those supermodels? Where's those? There's no bloody supermodels again, lads. Oh, this is just boring now. It's just bloody social media power. Oh, we might have power mapping, engine wear reduced. We'll go for that one. So anyway, there we go. In the gorgeous papaya colours of the McLaren car for the rest of the season. As you can see in a vehicle performance comparison, we are third from the top, just behind the Red Bull. So it's time to move on to the next Grand Prix. It's time for Singapore. The Singapore Sling at the Marina Bay Street Circuit. Fantastic. Look at this. Developments have gone to the car, and we're now the second fastest car in the development. Yes, look at that, just behind Mercedes. Anyway, Chris says, good morning everyone. As you know, teams have been busy, and Daniel Ricciardo has moved to Ferrari and has replaced me, and we of course have moved to McLaren and we've replaced Daniel Ricciardo. Anyway, practice has been completed at Singapore. Some more lovely resource points to add to our collection. 2,107. We've got development boosts again, energy store, motor generator unit heat, brakes. Yes, you need brakes in Formula 1, otherwise you can't stop in time. Lance? So here we are at a circuit that over the years the Hookster has really started to enjoy. And so let's see what first qualifying run time he's going to put in. He's in the gorgeous colours now of the Papaya McLaren, and he's reported back to his engineer that the car feels pretty damn decent and a lot better than the bloody Ferrari. So there you go then. Let's have a look and see what time he's going to put in for his first qualifying run, of course, underneath the floodlights at Singapore. George Russell just put in the fastest lap, and we are going to cross the line at the moment, and it's going to be third place. Oh my goodness, third place, but 2.1 seconds behind the leader. Anyway, we accelerate forward a little bit later to qualifying. You can see we're down to 11th place at the moment, but it's slightly up on the deltas. This should get us into the top 10, does it? No, bloody hell, it doesn't. That's disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to even later into qualifying. And once again, we're still in 11th place. But look at the delta time now. 1.3 seconds up. This is going to be a damn good time, I do believe. It's about to cross the line. This should get us, I think, top 5. Oh, almost 7th position. And our teammate Lando Norris is in 5th place. And we're split by Yuki Tsunoda at the moment. Wowzers. Wowzers me trousers. Anyway, qualifying is just in fact, qualifying is now finished. We are tiny bit up on the deltas, still in 7th place at the moment. Can we get into 6th as we're about to cross the line? Let's have a look and see what happens now as we go across the line. And did that go to 6? I didn't see it. It went too quick, but I think we may have got into 6th place. So look, yes we did. Look at that, just behind our teammate Lando Norris. Lewis Hamilton got pole, George Russell in 2nd place, Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen were all behind each other. Wowzers.
Against the spectacular backdrop of the Singapore skyline, Formula One returns once again to do battle in what tends to become something of an endurance race, with the notorious sauna-like temperatures in the cockpit making for an extremely physically challenging Grand Prix. We're here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit today, located in the heart of Singapore. The circuit consists of 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right. It's a track that's incredibly technical, so don't expect to see the drivers taking too much at full throttle. With the Grand Prix nearly upon us, Anthony Davidson is by my side once again to offer his perspective. Let's have a chat about McLaren. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Verstappen, Lando Norris, the captain, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo and Pierre Gasly, Lundgaard, Ocon, Valtteri Bottas and Leclerc, Eilert, Stroll, Carlos Sainz and Nicholas Latifi, Giovinazzi and Mick Schumacher. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons Clear Mode. We say go, 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 and it's away we go. Oh, once again, not a good start. Looks like, in fact, he almost bins it, putting the power down too early as we go to the turn 1. We've got Yuki Tsunoda, we get past Yuki, but look at this, we've got Verstappen in front of us. We get a warning actually for a collision with Yuki Tsunoda, and another warning for a collision with Yuki. We've got our own teammate in front of us, Lando Norris. We're going to dive down the inside of this next turn, I think we are, yes. Oh, and we get past the Red Bull as well as Verstappen. We get past Verstappen as well, up into 4th place. It's another fantastic performance from the guy that never gives up and he never surrenders, don't you know? Don't you know? So 4th place at the moment. So we've got George Russell in the Mercedes currently ahead of us. He's got Checo Perez in front of him in 2nd place as we go to a beautiful overhead shot there as we're going through the Singapore circuit. Look at it, absolutely beautiful. You've got the grandstands there off to the left hand side, absolutely gorgeous, and we're still chasing George Russell. When we're talking about gorgeous, it is of course gorgeous George in 3rd place. We've got Perez in 2nd place, and behind us we've still got Maxi Boy Verstappen as once again we're going to go round the corner here at the gorgeous Singapore circuit. So still holding on. Russell's got the gap already up to us to 2.1 seconds. Verstappen is sort of right up our Jack Jones, I have to say, in 5th place, and you can see behind him we've got our teammate Lando Norris, which we managed to get past at the start of this Grand Prix. This is exactly what we need. We need to put the pressure on Lando. We need to prove to the team that we are better than Lando Norris in this McLaren team before we go to season 4, where we're possibly going to have a better car than this McLaren. Hopefully anyway. I can't see that we're going to win the season in season 3. I can't see it. So I think we're going to go to a season 4. Anyway, we've crossed the line at the first lap and we are still in 4th place and still chasing George Russell at the moment. As we accelerate forward now to lap 2. We've got some flags. Oh no! Daniel Ricciardo is out of the race. We've got the virtual safety car as well. Daniel's out. And now the full safety cars come out. Nicholas Latifi is out of the race as well. What is going on? What is going on here? We've had a huge accident somewhere on the circuit. No doubt we'll look at some replays later and see exactly what happened. But at the moment, we're under safety car conditions. Just look at the mini-map. I can see there's a Williams just pulling off. That must be Latifi. Well, I can't see the Daniel Ricciardo. Oh no, Esteban Ocon's now out of the session as well. What is going on? Still looking at the mini-map. Can't see much going on, to be fair. I can't see the Daniel Ricciardo incident anyway. Well, there you go. Lap 2 under safety car. Now, of course, this means we will be able to use our alternative strategy that we've used so many times in the past, and that is to come in now, bolt on those yellow sidewall tyres, which will take us easily to the end of the Grand Prix. It's only a 25% race, and a lot of the other sort of teams don't seem to have cottoned onto this and don't seem to do it either. So we should be in the box seats and hopefully end up in a good position at the end of this race. So in we come then for... No, there's other cars coming in. I don't believe it. I spoke too soon. I spoke bloody too soon. They've never done that before. Yes, so the other cars are also coming into the pit, so we are not going to gain the... There's a lot of cars in. There's a lot of cars. It's a very busy pit lane. Look at that. We almost run over the mechanics there as we go past them. And we've changed now. In fact, it was a pretty decent stop. There wasn't really sort of much of a hold there. It was 2.8 seconds, so slightly longer. But I didn't really see any kind of delay there as we're in our stop. That was very close indeed. So we're going to rejoin the field now in 7th position. But of course we've made our stop, and I think that some of the other cars haven't made their stop, so this is good news for us. We're still going to be in the points whatever happens at the end of this race, hopefully anyway, hopefully. So lap 3, still under the safety car conditions, and we're still in 7th as we accelerate forward to lap 4. The safety car is now going to come in at the end of this lap. In front of us now we've got Sergio Perez. He's got Hamilton in front of him, and behind us now we've got George Russell, who we managed to best in that pit stop cycle, which is great news. Great news. But anyway, we're about to resume racing once again. And once again, oh, look at this. We've made contact twice there with Sergio Perez. And it's go, go, go. Is it? No, nearly go, go, go. Now it's go, go, go. Yes, green, green, green. All wowzers. That was close. Looks to almost binned it once again. George Russell's right up our Jack Jones trying to get past. And once again, like always, they're like a rocket ship off from the safety car restart. It's absolutely crazy how much traction they managed to gain off the start there. But anyway, we're holding on now to this 7th position. We've got Sergio Perez in front of us, and we've got a huge trolley train of cars in front. Hamilton's just pulled out there to try and get past. Are we going to get past Sergio Perez? Yes, we do. We dive that inside. Make Schumacher has to brake very late ahead of us, as you can see. And now we're going to dive that inside and sell him the dummy, and we managed to get past up into 5th position now. And Giovinazzi somehow has got a 5-second time penalty for some infringement of the rules. I don't know what it is, but he's got it. And he's also on the soft tyre still, so he's going to come in for his pit stop as we accelerate forward to lap 6. So we're in 5th place at the moment. Giovinazzi, he's going to come in for his actual pit stop, his proper pit stop, and let's see if we manage to get past him. Yes, we do. It was very easy in the end, just like taking candy from a baby. But Giovinazzi tried to sort of do a fake move around the outside to try and hold on to the place, but we are now up into 4th position. Hamilton's ahead of us, 1.1 seconds as we accelerate forward out to lap 6. Going past the pits, as you can see, and we put in the fastest lap. We put in the fastest lap. This is unbelievable. And we are chasing Hamilton and Leclerc, who are fighting like crazy. Of course, Leclerc's in the Aston Martin for this season. Hamilton's still in the Mercedes, of course, and this is unbelievable, seats. Are we going to get past Charles Leclerc and up into 3rd place? We may do. We're going for the move now. Very tight and close to Charles Leclerc, and we managed to get past. Yes, up into 3rd place. Wow, we have got some real performance in this car. Finally for Duxter, he feels one with the car. He's in the Zen zone, and he is catching, and he's fighting like crazy. We got Lulu in front of us in 2nd place as we accelerate forward out of lap 9. Once again, we got the fastest lap for Duxter. This just shows the commitment, how much he is pushing. And in the lead at the moment, it's Christian Lundgaard in the Ferraris. He's desperately trying to get past Lewis Hamilton here. Almost smacked in the back of him, but still holding on to 3rd position at the moment. Lewis Hamilton's in 2nd. Lundgaard is in the lead. Perez is in 4th place. He's 3.2 seconds behind us as Hamilton activates the DRS to try and get past Lundgaard. And what Duxter going to do? Is he going to go for a tight on the inside of Lulu? Yes, he does. Oh, is he going to get tight, babe? But in fact, it was a very clean move there from Duxter, and he gets past Lulu. And we're up there to 2nd place. We're up into 2nd place. I can't believe it. Not only are we in 2nd place, but we are fighting through these cars. Oh, and Lundgaard's coming to the pits. Christian Lundgaard's coming to the pits, which means we go up into the lead. So I'm very confused there. Did Christian Lundgaard actually start on the medium tyre and now he's gone to the soft for the final? He may have done. But anyway, he's out. We are in 1st place at the moment on lap 10 ahead of Lewis Hamilton, Perez, George Russell and Maxi Boy Verstappen. As we accelerate forward out of lap 12 of the Grand Prix, we're still in the lead at the moment. Perez has now... What's happened to Lulu? Something's happened to Lulu. I'm not quite sure what's happened. He's gone in for a pit stop. You can see on the mini-map, Lewis Hamilton has come in for a pit stop. I don't know what happened there, but Lulu is in. Wowzers. Maybe we'll find out what happened there at the end of the race as well. Anyway, at the moment, we're still in the lead as we accelerate forward to lap 15. This is the last lap of the race, and we have got George Russell, gorgeous George, right up to Jack Jones now. But I think we're going to manage to hold him off. Just a few more calls to go. And for our first run out in the McLaren car for Season 3 of the F1 2021 All Seasons career, I've really got to shorten that as we get the final call now. We're going to cross the line, and we've won it. We've bloody won it. Yes, fantastic. The fireworks are going off like crazy, and look at that, what an achievement in his first race. Now usually when he swaps cars he doesn't do very well for the first few rounds because he's trying to acclimatise himself to the cars, but this time he's come out of the gate fighting, and driver of the day goes to Callum's an Idiot. Callum's an Idiot gets driver of the day. Fantastic. And there is Zach Brown. He must be absolutely ecstatic. He's thinking, what have I done? I've just signed this guy and he's just won a race for me. Unbelievable scenes. Daniel Ricciardo, get in the bin. Oh, he has got in the bin, so it doesn't really matter. But anyway, the Hookster has won the race, and there is the team mechanics, and thankfully there is no famous F1 YouTuber in the team mechanic background. Wowzers. Do you reckon they're in 2023? I hope not. I bloody hope not. Do bloody hope not. Yes, they never asked me, never asked me. Anyway, onto the podium. There he is. Look at him. Still sprightly. Only 39 years old and he's still winning races. Yes, look at him. He's unbeatable. He is the best. He is the best virtual driver of them all. Yes, beat that, Tiamat Marduk. Yes. There goes the champagne over everyone. There you go. Let's have a look at some replays now. Here's Daniel Ricciardo. This is the incident that happened that caused him to go out. He's fighting with, I think, one of the Alpha Tauris. Let's have a look and see what happens. Everything looks okay at the moment. Is he going to get a little bit... Oh, there's another car coming on outside. He squeezes him. It's the other Alpha Tauri. Oh, he's out. He's out. The whole of his front suspension has gone, and he is out. And also, one of the Alpines has spun round as well, as you can see. Oh, and he gets hit up the Jack Joe just for good measure as well. Wowzers. Let's have a look now at Lance Stroll. He was also involved in this incident, but I don't know what happened there. Look at that, look at that. He was just sort of a passenger going past us. We now look at Nicholas Latifi. He had a little problem there from that incident. Let's have a look and see what happened to Nicholas Latifi. Coming around the corner, there's the front. Oh, Nicholas, couldn't you have seen that Ferrari parked there, son? What are you doing? And this is Esteban Ocon, who smacked into the Ferrari. Unfortunately, he was just unsighted and he just caught the corner of the Ferrari. So there you go. Wowzers, me Travs. What an exciting race that was. Hookster won it with 25 points. Lando Norris in fourth, his teammate with 12 points. In the championship now, we have skyrocketed to 91 points. Yes, just 97 points behind the leader, which is currently George Russell. Lando Norris in second place, Max Verstappen in third, and Lewis Hamilton in fourth position. Wowzers. I've given myself an ice cream headache after that. I need to lie down. No, wait, I can't have a lie down. It's time to move on to the next Grand Prix of the video. And it is, it's Japan. It's Suzuka. Not a good track for the Hookster, unfortunately. The Suzuka International Racing Course. And practice has been completed. More lovely resource points. We have got now 3,009. More development boots, energy store, motor generator unit, heat, and tyre wear. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. So here we go to Japan. Unfortunately, with the S's, it's not really a circuit that the Hookster really can get to grips with. And unfortunately, due to turn one, he has no sort of possibility of dive bombing any of the cars. So wherever he qualifies is basically where he's going to end up in going to turn one, which is not good news. Not good news indeed. Anyway, let's have a look at the first qualifying run, see where we end up. In fifth place at the moment, 2 seconds behind the leader. As we accelerate forward out to a little later qualifying, you can see we've dropped down to 16th place at the moment, but we are 1.4 up on the deltas. This should get us into the top 10, hopefully, as we're about to cross the line, and it does. 10th position now, 10th place at the moment. As we accelerate forward now to a little bit later to qualifying, you can see, in fact, that's it. Qualifying is over. We've dropped down to 11th. No chance of getting any more positions, so it's either going to be 11th or lower for the Hookster at Japan. Let's have a look and see what it is as we cross the line for the end of qualifying. Okay, so George Russell got pole, Lando got 6th, and we ended up in 11th place at the end. Well, pretty average, but that's pretty much the norm, unfortunately, for Japan and the Hookster. Okay then, let's do this.
We come to you live today from the Mie Prefecture in the south of Japan's Honshu Island for a race that has seen many title deciders over the years. Some simple, some controversial, but all contributing to a legacy that makes the Japanese Grand Prix an indispensable stop in any Formula One season. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles, and it's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 racetrack. The drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. And keep an eye out for overtakes going into the final chicane. Anthony Davidson, a very warm welcome to you as you join me in the commentary box for today's event. Let's have a chat about McLaren. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. George Russell did very well in qualifying yesterday and will start today's race from pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Perez, Tsunoda, Lando Norris, and Gasly, Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, Lundgaard, and the captain, Ocon, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, and Leclerc, Bottas, Giovinazzi, Lance Stroll, and Callum Ilott, Mick Schumacher, and Nicholas Latifi. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So it's time once again for the 5 lights to go out on the All Seasons clear mode. And we say go, 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 and it's away we go. And once again, pretty average start for the youngster. In fact, the car's gone past. I think that was Ocon. So here we go into turn 1. We can't get past any of the cars at all. We squeezed. We did manage to get past 2 cars there. Wowzers. One was Lundgaard. I think one was Ocon there. So up now into 9th position for the youngster. Started in 11th, up into 9th. So we did gain 2 positions, which is very, very unusual. Now there's only one place that we can overtake, and I will show it to you any second now, and that's going to be the only place the Hookster can overtake during this race. So after that, I think that's going to be our finishing order for the race, which could possibly be about 7th place at the moment. Let's have a look and see what happens. Look at this though, we've got the Alpine behind us trying desperately to get past us, as you can see. But we are hanging on. It's Ocon, and this is the only place you can pass. He's going to dump it inside Daniel Ricciardo, does he? Yes, he does. Oh, look at that. The Ferrari. It was a clean move, and that was his old car. That was his old Ferrari car. He's basically just gone past, stuck 2 fingers up and said, stitch that, my son. Stitch that. I've just got past you, and that's my old car, and this is my new car. This is my McLaren, my new car. And we're up to 8th position. We are already, though, 1.2 seconds behind Alonso. Ocon is behind us, and he is right up our Jack Jones. We now come through the gorgeous 130R section of this Grand Prix, the best section of the track, I do believe. We go very, very wide the exit there, but we managed to hold it together, and we're just about to complete lap 1 now. Still in 8th position, still chasing Alonso, but I really think this is going to be the finishing order at the end of this race, as we're about to complete lap 1 of this Grand Prix. So we accelerate forward out to lap 3. So race control says DRS has been enabled. Still in 8th place. The gap to Alonso is now 1.5 seconds. The gap ahead of Ocon is now just shy of a second. So we're doing okay. We're holding our own. But unfortunately, we can't seem to make any progress as we accelerate forward on lap 6. Still in 8th place. The gap to Alonso now is 2.6 seconds. To Ocon, it's now just over 1 second. And once again, we just cannot make any progress in this Grand Prix, which is very, very unfortunate after the last round. But anyway, we accelerate forward now just the end of lap 6. You can see still in 8th place. Alonso's coming for his pit stop, and so is Verstappen. So they're going to gain a few positions and get up, I think, up into 5th place, possibly 6th or 5th. Yes, 5th position now. But of course, we've still got to come in for our pit stop. We've got Gasly in front of us, and he's got Yuki Tsunoda in front of him as we accelerate forward to lap 7. So I think we're going to come in on this lap from 5th. No, we can't. Oh, bugger. We can't come in because Lando Norris is coming for his pit stop. We don't want to come in at the same time in case we get held up. So that is not good news. We're going to have to go around again, which we didn't want to do. We're going to gain a huge amount of positions now, up into 2nd place. Gasly currently in the lead, Hamilton in 3rd place. But this is going to be very disappointing for us because unfortunately we're now in the overcut zone, which means the cars behind us have managed to come in for their pit stop and managed to catch up to the back of us again before we even come in for our stop. Anyway, on go to the yellow sidewall tyre from the lads. Thank you, lads. Nice fast stop, please. Thank you. Oh, jumping over the sort of little indentations in the track surface there, and a good stop, 2.8 seconds. And we're going to rejoin now, I think there's more cars coming past us as we're going to rejoin the field. Where are we going to rejoin? We're rejoining 7th position, so in actual fact not too bad. That was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So 7th place for us. We're chasing Tsunoda and Gasly as we accelerate for lap 10. So the gap to Tsunoda now is 3.4 seconds. They're on the hard tyres, which is a little bit of a strange choice to be going on when there's only a few more laps left. But anyway, they're on the hards, we're on the mediums. Hamilton's also on the hards behind us as we accelerate forward now to the last lap of the race. In fact, that's it everyone. Nothing really happened. And apart from the fact that George Russell in the Mercedes won the race, and apart from the fact that we are going to beat Lewis Hamilton in a Mercedes in our McLaren car. But yeah, apart from that, not a lot happened. But anyway, still more points on the board for the McLaren. Still more points on the board. A great result as we cross the line. Yes. Fantastic. Well, I enjoyed those 2 rounds, but I really enjoyed the last round a lot more than this one, I have to say. Yes. Driver of the day goes to Lulu. Lulu! We love you, Lulu! And there is Toto Wolff, the Terminator. Thank God he's made an appearance in this video, as everyone would complain. Is your name Sarah Connor? No, it's not. It's Amanda Siegfried. Shut up, you muppet. Sorry. And there is famous F1 YouTuber Tiamat Marching, Benjamin Daly. Oh, I love you, Benji. I love you. Come and put another shrimp on the Barbie. On the Barbie. He loves me really, you know. Anyway, there is Gorgeous George up on the podium. There he is, saying, yes, done it, lads, done it. And holding up the trophy high. What a gorgeous trophy that is as well. What a gorgeous trophy. Time for the champagne over everyone once more. Done it again. I'll play the music. Don't worry, I'll play the music because I actually turned the volume down on this bit so you can't hear the music. But there you go. I've done it for you, so you don't need it. You don't need it. Yes. Well done. So, George Russell won the race. We ended up in 7th, unfortunately bested this time by our teammate Lando Norris. Let's go to the standings now and see where we are for these 2 rounds. We are in 5th place at the moment, 97 points, 214 George Russell's got. Lando Norris is in 2nd place with 154. We've got a little bit of work to do there to catch Lando. Max in 3rd and Lewis Hamilton in 4th position. Wowzers, mid-trousers, and we're 2nd in the constructors. Well, there you go, another exciting episode. All seasons has been completed. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. You have been awesome, as always. And yes, of course, there will, of course, be more later.